All right, look, on my channel, we get straight to the content. So listen, man, we got Adin Ross versus Joe Budden. If you're not familiar with Adin Ross, he's a popular streamer, famous from the 2K community, real popular, make a lot of money streaming, right? Jewish guy. He became really popular in streaming he was the first person to, like, when he was in high school, do NBA 2K streams with Bronny James, right? If you tuning into my channel right now, we all know Joe Budden. So I'm going to get straight to it. I'm not mad. I think Puka Nacua should be kicked out the NFL. I'm not going to lie, right? Now, before you say, I don't think he should be kicked out of the NFL for his anti-Semitic gesture. Now, if you 40 like me, I always known Ted DiBiase to go like this. Like growing up watching wrestling, I always seen Ted DiBiase go like that. But that is actually considered an anti-Semitic thing. I had no idea. I'm probably going to assume that Puka Nacua had no idea, right? But you know who had an idea? Adin Ross. Adin Ross knew exactly. Now, Adin Ross is Jewish, right? And he runs around with him and they do like a lot of racy shit. So the guys that Adin Ross with, he always puts on, and like early on, I will say this for Adin Ross, he was the first one to bring Speed on stream, even when Speed was coming up. Now, Speed would have still got to where he is now because he was super entertaining, same as Kai. But Adin Ross likes to give himself credit for putting Speed and Kai on like the big stakes, because at that time Adin Ross was bigger than them, right? But over time, Adin Ross hangs out with like these real weird racist people. So like, now Joe said he hangs out with racist white people. That's true. He actually hangs out with, I would like more likely say, anti-black people. So he'll hang out and have Sneeko on stream. Do your research on Sneeko. Sneeko's like Cambodian. But Sneeko has numerous times disrespected black culture, called black people lazy, using a hard R word, very disrespectful to black Americans. The whole time he Cambodian, his family fled their country. Don't get me started, right? He'll be with Myron Gaines from Fresh and Fit. If you're not familiar with Myron Gaines, do your research. But it's like Myron Gaines actually refers to black Americans as niggers. Period. All the times, calls us monkeys. You remember he was on Pierce Morgan with Mark Lamont Hill and had Mark Lamont Hill ruffled. He pulled out the little pistol, but it was like a flag that fell, and it actually said the word niggers. You know what I mean? Real scummy people. And then he hangs out with the regular racist white people. The Nick Fuentes, the this, that, right? Puka Nacua should be kicked out of the league because, and I'm on this. I don't know what y'all on. I'm on this. If you hang out with my enemy, you my enemy. Yo, I don't care if Adin Ross say he not racist till he blue in the face. Yo, him and people that deal with him, and if you're in his fan base, I consider you an enemy. It's nothing you can do but stop dealing with it. So the fact that Adin Ross put Puka Nacua in a position to do something, and Puka Nacua just trying to have fun. Yo, Puka Nacua, you're going to get paid when you become a free agent, right? But you all got, like, listen, I'm not trying to do a side quest. Puka Nacua is really good. You know who was really good with Matthew Stafford? Cooper Kupp. And then Cooper Kupp went to another team and he regular as hell. So Puka Nacua, some of us, and not just me, some people in the NFL, they might look at you like, well, when Matthew Stafford decides to target wide receivers, he hyper targets them. So outside of all his wide receivers, the only one that's like could survive without Matthew Stafford is Megatron. He even had Golden Tate looking at, not saying Golden Tate is a bum, but he had Golden Tate looking really good. Like, I don't know. Puka Nacua, you play your cards wrong, bro, because you're not an early pick. I think Puka Nacua might be only making $1 million this year from his contract type shit. And he gonna be up for a re-up. But this is like Puka Nacua. Why would you mess up your endorsement deals? Running around with a weirdo cry. And you gotta know, see, I'm very familiar with these young streamers. I said in other videos. Every time you turn around, Adin Ross does stuff like this. So he'll have somebody doing racy stuff or have somebody on saying racist stuff. And then he'll be like, I don't know why Speed and Kai don't want to hang out with me no more. Nigga, cause you act fucking goofy. Every time, like, you don't know how to just relax and just chill. At one point, he was running around Andrew Tate. Y'all seen Andrew Tate get his ass bust. Andrew Tate running around telling us how to be men. He can't even fucking fight. Bitch behavior, bro. I don't care if I'm on YouTube. I believe as a man, and I'm 40, I don't care what age you are. You better be able to throw hands. I'm not saying fight 12 rounds. You better be able to put some combos together so you could pop a motherfucker in the mouth and potentially protect yourself or your family. All that walking around and men can't defend themselves. Are you serious right now? Get the shit in order. But yeah, every time you walk around, like Sneeko was doing it. Now Sneeko is trying to get away from all that anti-black American shit he taught. Because remember, I think he's like half Haitian and half Cambodian. Like, and you run around worry about what black Americans do. One day we're going to talk on this channel how other cultures have an obsession of always speaking about what black Americans do. Y'all got to learn to get off our nuts. I never wake up thinking about white culture. Like I don't think about, damn, man, what are the hunters doing today? And I watch some of these hunters. I'm not judging them. I'm not judging their culture. I'm coming into the culture like, okay. Like I love Japanese culture. I love anime. I love their food. I'm never talking about Japanese culture in a negative way. Why? I'm here celebrating the culture as a guest. But people get in black American business and they don't operate as a guest. They act like they here to control it or boss us around. Adin Ross is a crying bitch. And Puka Nacua, you deserve to get kicked out of the league just for being stupid. Just for being stupid, doing something what Adin Ross tells you to do, you should get kicked out the league, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Why are you on stream with Adin Ross? You were better off doing a fucking stream with XQC because XQC hates black Americans. He hate on our culture, but he's also a fan of us, but he's not going to put you in a position to get yourself in trouble. Adin Ross and Neon, it's a young Indian streamer, very racist. Another person they call black people niggers. Adin Ross and Neon, they do this weird shit where they act like they're oblivious, like, oh, I didn't know it was going to be this reaction. They do it the whole time to get clicks. And then once they get the clicks, they give you these fake ass and they act like, oh, I don't know. I'm not trying to be. Yo, it's bitch behavior. I don't know. Like, Speed, Kai, a lot of these streamers don't go around Adin Ross. Adin Ross now, when you see, he does have like a clique of black dudes that he hang with. These young bulls are fat and dirty. And they got money and they still fat and dirty. He's with Cuff'em. Cuff'em jokes about everything. Cuff'em talks shit. Sometimes Cuff'em is funny. He's tender over a female. Now he feel like Sneeko and took his female and he's crying. Like, not you, the dude that talks shit all day, tender over a fucking female. This boy got tender dick over a female. Now he got glassy eyes on stream acting like a little bitch. You got to watch out for these right-wing dudes. I talked about another video. It's very outside looking macho, inside soft as mashed potatoes, bro. Y'all got to learn to stay away from Adin Ross. I was very glad that Joe touched on this subject. And I was glad that Mona, like, when we talk about certain things within our culture or people leeching off the culture, I like the interactions between Joe Buttons and Mona because they not scared. Like, yo, fuck this dude. He's a fucking culture vulture. Call him out for what it is. Not only is he a culture vulture, he won't. Yo, if you want to be racist, yo, stand on the racism. Don't try to be cool with no black people. Don't try to clean it up 8 years later. Stand on the shit. But they can't because these people are fucking pussy. Ice was bringing it up with Mona and was like, oh, it's these Call of Duty X lobbies. I was in the Modern Warfare 2 lobbies. If you 40 like me, yo, them lobbies was treacherous, right? But that's the type of fan base Adin Ross wants. Is like these low level, low mentality, soft ass young bulls, soft ass men who are saying hatred towards black Americans. They probably never met a black American in real life. You got to think a lot of these dudes are from places they actually don't even have interactions with black people. They got a new popular little white dude named Clavicular. Every time you turn around, young boy talking about, oh, get a double jaw surgery so you could look better, shit like that. My oldest daughter said it's called mewing. Whatever. Every time you turn around, he called Anthony Joshua a terror Tyrone because how big he is. And then he says a bunch of black shit. It's always like, hey, meanwhile, Clavicular went to an MMA gym and was getting thrown the fuck around. He can't fight. He said, oh, I don't think fighting matters when I can just shoot somebody. Nigga, you don't always got access to a gun. Bitch ass behavior. And he can't fight. He a young bull that's going to grow up to be a man that can't fucking defend himself. A lot of energy. Sometimes in my comments, these dudes, especially if I say something about Mark Lamont Hill, they come in my comments. Yo, at the end of the day, don't even be in my comments if you can't defend yourself as a man. I'm not here to act tough. This is the type of shit that we need to be on, bro. If you a man and you can't protect yourself, yo, don't go comment on a fucking YouTube video. Go do some push-ups, go lift some weights, and go hit a punching bag or go join an MMA gym. Get the fuck out the comments, bro. Real shit. Especially, now it's nothing wrong with being in the comments. I ain't saying everybody gotta walk around tough, but don't come in my comments trying to disrespect me like you gonna do something with me. 6'5", 255, you're not doing shit with me. Point blank, period. Arguing about, anyway, let me get back on topic. But yeah, so like, subscribe, turn your notifications on. I'm out.